It's coffee break. Welcome back to another week. It's still summer.
It is. It's getting hotter, starting to get darker.
Yep.
The days are getting shorter,
Yeah,
slightly.
Usually when we're recording in the summer like this, the sun's still up and I can see it setting now.
Yeah.
So that's a good news. Okay, we're going to kick this right off with Spider-Man.
What about him?
So Spider-Man, Brand New Day is the fourth film in the MCU franchise. It's the first time we get a fourth Spider-Man movie. They did a little reveal teaser.
Oh, right. He had like his new suit.
Yes, and so it shows off Tom Holland wearing his new suit. And my opinions on that suit are simply, he looks like Spider-Man.
I mean, not only am I never really impressed with new suits very much, Spider-Man always looks the same.
Yeah,
unless it's one of the other universe's Spider people, like Spider-Gwen or Miles. But no, it just looks the same as always.
Maybe there are tiny details to it, especially since in the last movie he had two suits. He had his red and blue one, and then that inside out Iron Spider suit,
which was cool.
It was cool until you found out what it was.
Well, yeah, but at least it looked different.
It did. So it almost had like a golden sheen. Anyways, I'm more excited that the movie's being made, in which we were told this filming process will be different than the last ones.
How so?
When Spider-Man was swinging on his webs, he was mostly just CGI.
Okay.
And now they're they actually were showing shots of Tom Holland having the bungee cords on him.
Well, they're going practical.
Yes, they're going back to practical of him swinging around.
This is good. This is good.
Yep. So that might help it. His swinging never really bothered me.
No, but I do want more companies to embrace using practical effects, especially Marvel, who overly rely on CGI far too often.
Well, one of the things he's talked about playing Spider-Man, he wears a helmet under his mask, and that's what keeps his head round.
Yes.
But also the helmet is to protect him when doing these stunts, because sometimes he'll just go flying into a foam pad.
Yeah.
But he's dangling, 200 feet in the air or something like that. And, you're crashing into stuff if something happens.
Yeah.
You can get way more hurt by physically doing the move than being CGI. We'll see. We'll see. Mark Ruffalo will return as the Hulk.
Always in a movie except his own.
Yep. That has everything to do with Universal.
Of course.
And then the Scorpion, who was in Homecoming.
Yeah.
That character will come back. Even the actor from Homecoming will come back to play him.
Well, that's cool.
Hopefully he looks more like the actual Scorpion, where he has the tail and the claws.
Because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember him. I don't remember much from Homecoming. It's kind of been a while. It's hard going all the way back to something like that after everything we've been through with the characters,
True, yeah. I understand that. Okay, during the press junket for the new Naked Gun, Liam Neeson was talking about Qui-Gon Jinn's death.
Nice.
In Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace.
It's such a good character. I love Qui-Gon.
Everyone loves Qui-Gon, but he's got an interesting take on him.
What does he say?
It's about his death, again, right? Quote, I felt my death was a bit namby-pamby? Namby-pamby. I'm supposed to be a Master Jedi, My character fell for that. Oh, I'm going for your face. No, I'm not. I'm going for your stomach. Ooh, you got me. Oh, please. Hardly a Master Jedi.
I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's making fun of that. Qui-Gon would have never fell for that.
The death was shocking.
Yes.
But the actual, the moment of it didn't necessarily feel earned, I would say. I feel like Qui-Gon could have held his own for a lot more.
Well, the movie was also made not just for returning Star Wars fans, but to bring in a new audience. Right?
Yes.
Especially Star Wars Episode 1. And that newer audience involved me. So yeah, seeing Qui-Gon die as a kid, it's impactful.
Yes.
But it's beyond what he's talking about. That setup down that corridor with the laser beam things.
I liked that.
And then they take time. So it's like a video game. It's really weird.
It is, but I think it makes sense because what's his name? Ewan McGregor.
Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan. He just has to sit there and like wait because he's not fast enough to get there. And if it was both of them together, maybe he could have made it. But I don't know. But more to the point, choreography with lightsabers and Star Wars is at its all-time high. Like every single show that comes out, every movie,
yeah,
like the choreography has reached such new peaks. And going back to these older films, it's like, oh well, you know, it's quaint.
Yeah. A lot of the lightsaber stuff in the sequel trilogy is just trash.
Yes.
And you're like, it's just a sword fight. And you're like, it should have been something cooler. I look at The Acolyte. There's some really cool fight scenes. Whether you like it or not, there's some awesome fight scenes in there.
There are some good back and forths. I'm always annoyed because I'm the only person that remembers force running is a thing. And so I'm always like, force run, go fast. And no one ever does.
I don't think they can always do it.
Well, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan could. That's the first thing we see them doing in the very first movie.
When they take off from the droideka.
And throughout the rest of the films, neither of them ever do force running.
In episode 9, we see Kylo Ren do the force jump.
He does do the force jump. He sure does do that.
Just way out there into the sea. Just never see him again.
That's what I would do. I would just go, whee! And like Hulk bound away.
Yeah. It's interesting for Liam Neeson to say this, but I think he's just having fun with Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
That came out, what, 1999, 2000?
Yeah. But also, I bet he's sitting there like, no one's asked me about it, and I'm dying to tell someone.
Yeah, right, because everybody else has been more relevant. Okay. Matt Smith, do we remember him?
Nope. That is the most generic man name I've ever heard.
Well, he is British.
Who is he?
I believe he was a Doctor Who.
Oh, was he also in Game of Thrones?
Yes.
The
House of Dragon.
Yeah.
But everyone seems to ignore his, honestly, the Oscars snubbed him on this one.
His magnum opus.
His magnum opus. Morpheus.
Yeah, what about him?
He got casted for the new Star Wars movie.
Oh, cool.
Starfighter. And he will be playing the villain.
He does a good villain, I can't deny.
I was just like, he's just always the villain.
He has just this, like, braggadocious quality to him.
He's got a face.
He does.
I was looking at the picture when I was writing this up, and I was just like, what is up with the face?
I heard, it was on TikTok today, and someone described someone's face as a face only a punch would love.
Yeah, but he's got that jaw. He's got a jaw, and then he has a long face, and then he has long pointy ears.
He is very elf-coated.
Yeah, but, like, that jaw is not elf.
No. But he is, I think he's handsome, I suppose, enough.
Okay.
Like, he's not unattractive, I guess.
I wouldn't say he's ugly either, but I want to say he's handsome.
Well, I feel like I'm a bit more forgiving.
Okay. Anyways, good actor. Excited to see who he plays and what he does.
I wonder if he's gonna be, like, covered in makeup and we won't even recognize him. And we'll be like, who is this guy? Why does he feel familiar?
And then he just dances in the mirror.
And we're like, oh, Doctor Who, right.
Trailer Park Boys. You ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
No. What is that?
It's a comedy. It was a comedy show about these three guys who just get up to shenanigans.
Okay.
But they're grown adults, so there's no reason for them to do this.
Okay.
It was a comedy series.
Was it on YouTube or was it a TV show?
It was a TV show, and it was Adult Swim? No.
That sounds about right, though.
Comedy Central.
Okay.
Anyways, they stopped making the show many years ago.
Is it, clearly, since I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, and they just wrapped up filming season 13.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, so we're just bringing this back. It's like King of the Hill.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to bring it back, and then here it is. And you're like, what?
And it's like, but why? People keep doing this. Gumball, The Amazing World of Gumball just came back.
Yep.
And I don't want that. People keep being like, what classic show would you bring back? And I'm like, none. I like where, even if it ends on, like, a cliffhanger. Like, My Name is Earl, for example.
Yeah.
Terrible cliffhanger it ends on, and it killed me because I really liked that show. But it's like, would you want it to be brought back so they could finish the story?
Yeah.
No, because everyone in it is so old now.
Prodigal Son on Fox. Finish the story. We only got 2 seasons. If you don't know it, it was a terrible show.
It was awful.
But I got involved in it, and I was just like, I like this. And then they canceled it for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, well, we didn't conclude the story.
Nope.
And they tried to shop that around, and even Netflix was like, Netflix, the bargain bin,
Yeah.
was like, nah. Now, if I wanted to bring back a show, a classic show, I would bring back Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
2 reasons. I love Courage, and the other reason is HBO Max just dropped it from its streaming.
There's nowhere you can legally stream Courage anymore.
Yep.
Which is such a shame, because Courage was phenomenal.
So, you gotta go steal it. Steal it.
Yep. Yo ho, Pirate's Life for me.
Yep. I mean, if these companies want to play these games, then you might as well just go to piracy.
Exactly. If it's easier to pirate it, if you can't find it anywhere else, so you have to pirate it, that's literally your only option. And if the company doesn't like it, company can suck butt, because they did that.
You forced us into this. Yeah. That just bothers me.
I don't want to pirate, but you're making me have no other legal options.
Yeah. How am I gonna watch that TV show Willow?
Exactly. Even if it wasn't good, you can't just scrub it from history. Screw you.
They are making A Quiet Place Part 3.
What? Why? A Quiet Place? No, who cares? It's just like Horizon. Why do people think we want more of this?
Here's my favorite part. There's Quiet Place, Quiet Place Part 2,
Yeah.
and there's Quiet Place Day 1 or something like that.
Because that was a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now this is Part 3, and you're like, wouldn't it be like 3.5 or something like that?
How much more quiet can we get? Like,
Well, it was so quiet, all they did was post on Twitter that they were, like, this said basically Quiet Place Part 3, September of 2027.
okay.
But even John Krasinski or Emily Blunt, Krasinski starred in the first one, but directed the first and second one.
Okay.
And Emily Blunt played his wife
Yep.
in the first and second one. We don't even know if they're involved.
Great. Cool. Don't even try to Walking Dead this, where it's like, we can explore other things
I don't
in
see
this
it as
world.
Walking Dead, right? Mm-hmm. When you get to like 5, then we can start talking about The Walking Dead, right?
Sure, okay.
But it's more like 28 days later,
Yeah.
where you're like, did I really have to wait 28 years later to get the third one?
Or like Purge, like how it quickly just becomes its own thing.
Get that out of your mouth. The Purge is beautiful.
Yeah, sure is.
The Purge is just so weird. And you just have to accept the fact that the Purge Day happens.
Here's the thing, horror movies don't do well with sequels.
No.
Because the sequel, like, expects you to know the thing already. Very few can really pull it off. And most of the time it's like Alien, where it becomes a whole new genre. Thriller action rather than horror.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like Saw or The Purge, where after a while it just kind of becomes so disconnected from any of its original premises that it's this entirely different.
It's so near impossible trying to describe the actual story of Saw.
Yes.
Especially because of the end of Saw, which was 7.
Yeah.
You've got the prequel spin-off,
Yep.
and then you got the sequel spin-off,
You have the mid-cool.
and then you got the mid-quel that puts itself right back in the story,
Yeah.
which is called Saw 10.
Yeah. They really... they don't
It's
really
so
expect
absurd.
you to know or care about the lineage of the story.
So, it was today, this morning, this week, Disney's third quarter shareholder meeting happened.
Yahoo, let's do.
Okay, there are some things that happened that are very interesting to the world of entertainment.
All right.
The NFL
All right. Interest already plummeting.
has announced a 10% stake in ESPN,
Okay.
right? Well, on the other side, Disney now owns the NFL network.
Does that mean it's going to be easier to stream football games?
We are working on this.
Ah.
This is something Iger talked about when he first got to Disney in this second regime.
Uh-huh.
First time he was cool. The second time, I'm not too sure.
yeah.
And he was like, no, there is money in sportings.
It's true. And I think it's Completely asinine.
Well, it had to do with a lot of people complaining about, like, why are you not making these movies and TV shows and for, like, your stream service? And he's like, our real focus is on the money. Because at the end of the day, it's a business.
It is true, unfortunately. They will, unless you're Apple, I guess, who's willing to lose money to make really good shows, just no one watches them.
Yep. Now, the interesting thing is Disney has a foot in the door with the NFL.
Yes.
We are now one step closer to Disney eventually just eating the NFL.
Which I'm fine with, because I think it was you were trying to get back into football, and you were trying to figure out a way to get it.
Yep.
And the NFL ticket, like the only way to like actually stream it is like $80.
Yeah.
A month. And I'm like, $80? I could spend $5 on like Netflix and watch 1,000,000 movies instead of sport.
Well, Netflix rose in price too.
Well, yeah, but it's not. No streaming service is $80. It's only the football thing, and you're only gonna watch it a couple of hours out of the week, if that's if you're keeping up with all of the sports.
What about the pregame show and the halftime show and and the locker room speeches?
Oh yeah, the things everyone really cares about.
Conferences. There we go. Yeah. Iger did talk about how he is interested in basically acquiring other streamers in the sporting goods.
Okay.
What he was talking about was Venue.
Yeah.
He's not done with the idea of Venue. If you don't remember what Venue is, Venue was where HBO Max, Disney, ESPN, there was a few others, but they were all coming together to build this app, and they really built it. And it was like $90 a month, but you got like all of sports.
Yeah.
So if you were a sports fan, this would have been the thing. When they took it, when they wanted to make it, it was Fubo TV, who was like, hey, this is a monopoly, and took them to court, and the judge was like, no, Disney and Warner Brothers is wrong, and Fubo gets the rights. So that effectively killed Venue. But Iger's still not done with that idea, and I think that's interesting.
I do think, like, $90 a month? That's a lot of money, my guy.
Yeah, but that's $90 a month from everyone in the world. Ideally.
Yeah, but you're not going to get that. People can't even afford that. When are you going to spend $90 on, like, your insurance or on watching some sporty games?
Well, we all know you don't need insurance.
I think if they really want it to work, they need to lower their prices. Because, like I said, if it's easier and cheaper to find by pirating, people are going to do it.
Yep.
Incentivize them to want to give you the money.
Yeah.
Lowering prices
here's the
can
thing.
help.
You're not thinking about sports fanatics.
No.
There are people whose lives revolve around their team.
I know.
This was the thing for them.
Good luck, guys.
I thought it was interesting. All the parks that they're working on, right, and the current parks they have, they were completely healthy. Things were growing. Their competitors were growing. They're like, this is all good.
That's good.
I didn't really care too much about like what expansions they wanted to build or their cruise ship line that they're adding in.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, whatever.
It is a shareholder meeting. They would love that kind of stuff.
Iger was asked about the priority of new IPs over existing franchises. Disney assures that creating new IPs is important, but knows familiar IPs are popular.
That's not what I want to hear.
Iger says there's no priority one way or the other beyond putting out our best movies.
All right. I haven't seen much.
So he's saying he'd rather do sequels until a new IP that he feels strong enough to stand on its own arrives.
It's going to be really tough because they're going to keep relying on the sequels, remakes, reboots, and whatever. And eventually they're going to get to the point where even that isn't giving them money. And we're very quickly almost at that place already. And I don't know what he's going to...
I don't think you're right.
I mean, I think they'll get the money.
There's some really sick people out there who like Disney.
Yeah, the weird Disney adults.
Yes.
Woof.
And you're just like, it's not that good.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up with it. I'm not going to sit there and just be like, yeah, some of these movies suck. It's just, I don't know, I grew up.
It's the ones that, like, go to Disneyland every month.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's like the ones that are sitting there screaming and crying in their cars over a fan casting for Rapunzel. Those ones, I'm like, you need to calm down.
It's when they wear all their merch every day.
Yeah.
And you're just like, there's something wrong with you.
I can't even think of a single Disney thing I would want merch of, other than like a mug, maybe.
I have one. It's Stitch.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't want to wear Disney t-shirts.
Yeah, that would just be too weird, right? Mm-hmm. Back to the IPs, right?
Yeah.
He went as far, Iger went as far to say that Fantastic Four, you guys are going to shit yourself when I say this, okay? He said the Fantastic Four, he considers a new IP. The reason
This is so dumb.
is because nobody really knew these characters anyway.
Bob, you're such a... You need to go crawl back into your cage and shut up. Oh my god. What do you mean no one knows these characters?
I've said this before on the podcast. First Steps is the 4th time in my lifetime we've seen the Fantastic Four show up.
Yeah. Like, ignoring any, like, animated versions of them that might have popped up here or there.
Yep.
Because they're all over the place. Or video games.
Yep.
There's been a movie when I was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
There was a movie when I was in high school.
Yep.
And now there's a movie now. That is a pretty solid lineup to keep it continually in my forefront. What do you mean no one knows who these characters are?
Well, the last one was Fan 4 Stick, and that came out in 2014.
Yeah. Only, like, not that long ago, Bob.
It's been 11 years.
Not that long ago.
But maybe because I focus on superheroes a lot, but I feel like I could just walk up to anyone and just be like, do you know who the Fantastic Four is? And they'd be like, yeah, Mr. Stretchy.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, good enough.
The Thing. Bob. You're so... Also, that doesn't make it a new property.
No.
You just be like, oh, well, Star Wars is new. Because the last movie came out a couple years ago. But there's a whole franchise. There's a whole history.
Yeah, but literally, it appears in different books of history.
What do you mean?
More about what went on here, right? Mm-hmm. Hulu app will be fully integrated into Disney Plus sometime next year.
Yeah. Well.
So there will be a day where Hulu's gone. Mm-hmm. It'll just be Disney Plus. And, you know, that I'm fine with that in the sense they're basically the same app.
They are.
Coexisting.
I don't think there's really many things on Hulu that you can't also find on Disney.
Yeah. I prefer Hulu. Just the app itself. We're talking about the app and the interface.
Yes.
I prefer Hulu's because it actually functions more better than Disney. I feel like Disney's clunky. And the timeline. Oh my god, Disney's timeline.
Oh my god, Disney also is the one that most regularly has their subtitles just going AWOL.
Yep.
Like, it'll be sometimes in, like, different languages.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be just completely off, or it'll be ahead, or just won't even show up.
Yep. Well, Hulu, they might give you the correct line. It's just going to be on the screen 3 times in a row.
Yeah. I don't love Hulu's interface.
Yeah.
I feel like it's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard to focus on.
Yeah.
I don't love Disney's either, because Disney, I feel like, has really bad suggestions. Like, it has no idea what to recommend you. And I don't believe it when it's like, top watched movies this week. And it's like the most random assortment of crap no one is watching or talking about. It's like, no, I don't think this movie is a top watched movie this week. I think you're just lying.
Was it because Zombies 2 was on it this week?
No, it's something like, it'll be like Mighty Ducks, you know, something that's not relevant, something no one's talking about. And I'm like, I don't think anyone's watching this. What do you mean?
There was some Mighty Duck news a few weeks ago.
How?
Emilio Estevez was talking about it.
Well, okay. Thanks, Emilio.
But I didn't write it here because who cares about Mighty Ducks?
Exactly.
Now, if you made a new Mighty Ducks movie, that's a new IP. Lilo and Stitch are Disney's second highest merchandise sold this year behind Mickey Mouse.
That's not surprising.
It's very unsurprising to me.
Stitch was hyper marketable the first time.
Well, when I turned on my computer, what was one of the first things you saw? So even I was thinking about Stitch, and I've talked about anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. Stitch is really cute. He's got Lilo, he's got Angel.
Yep. They're easy, they're marketable, they look cute.
Yeah.
They're
And the movie was very successful. Anyways, the movie,
yeah.
the live action movie,
Yeah.
will be streaming on Disney Plus, not Hulu. September 3rd.
Finally. Jeez Louise.
What? Yes, that's crazy, isn't
I feel like
it?
it's taking forever.
Well, I'm like, if it's September 3rd, about the middle of this month, we should get Thunderbolts.
Ah. Yeah.
Because I want to watch both of these movies.
God, I'm annoyed.
yeah.
All the things I've been waiting for is coming out, like, now. And I'm in the middle of Ruby Reversed Fates, and so I keep having to, like, push things to, like, focus on this other stuff.
Yeah. I totally get it. Okay, next up is the Nintendo Direct Partnership Showcase.
Yeah, which was so weird, because we missed the live stream, so
Yes.
we sat down to watch it, and it had just, like, Nintendo ASMR. It had, like, 30 minutes of Nintendo ASMR.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see it while scrolling through the timeline, at least on YouTube on the TV. And I was like, how long does this go for?
One of the first things we saw was a bunch of different shapes rolling through like a white background.
Yeah.
And because they're different shapes, they roll funny. And you're like, okay. And then the next thing, it was building basically the words of Nintendo. Mm-hmm. But they were crawling up this like red line that was missing spots, and then they were falling into the line to like fill it in.
It was annoying because some of them looked like they shouldn't fit right.
Yes. And I was just like, oh, my ADHD is going off so hard. And then they begin.
Yes.
The first thing they kick off is Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Which I'm excited for. I really like the Monster Hunter Stories world.
Mm-hmm.
I like the gameplay. I never played the second one. I tried to beat the first one a couple of times. Here's my issues with it. The first two has a very, like, cutesy, like, chibi art style, which I'm fine with. I'm excited this one goes with the more realistic-looking one.
Yeah.
But I hate Navarro. Navarro is, like, your Navi of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's your voice, you know.
Is he the electric cat?
Yeah, he's a little electric cat. I think he is so annoying. I think he's ugly. I hate him. I hate him being around. And he deters me from playing. I was like, oh, I'll play the second one. And then I saw Navarro is still in it. I was like, oh, maybe I won't play the second one. And I didn't see a hint of him anywhere here. So maybe I'll really like this one.
Okay. I'm glad that they're still going with the Monster Hunter series. It hasn't fully grown into what they want it to be. Apparently, Monster Hunter Wilds had a massive drop-off of players.
Dang.
Because it wasn't working right.
What a shame.
Anyways, so they're currently fixing Wilds while they're building another app where you could... It's like Monster Hunter Now, but instead it's like the game.
But just play the game. Guys.
Yeah. They have a puzzle game out also.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
I haven't played it.
I played it to a point where I realized I had to start purchasing things with real money in order to actually play the game, and I was like, this is not fun.
It's like Cafe Remix. A part of me wants to like Cafe Remix.
It is Cafe Remix.
But I hate Cafe Remix. The puzzles are not... They're not skill-based.
Nope.
And you only get like 3 tries, and then you have to pay. And I'm like, I hate you. I could just play Solitaire endlessly.
Yeah.
Level 200 plus on Solitaire.
Yep. Next up, we got... What is it called? Oh, Age of Imprisonment.
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. It is the sequel to Age of Calamity.
Yeah.
Which is the sequel to Hyrule Warriors. This is Dynasty Warriors.
Yes.
But Zelda flavored.
This is a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
This is what happens when Zelda's doing her stuff.
Well, she's traveling with Rauru.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited to play as him.
I don't know these characters very well. I know Tears of the Kingdom. I know of these characters. I don't know their personalities.
I never beat it. I need a Switch 2 to do that. But I am excited. And one of the coolest things about this trailer, it looks like the other games. Slightly upgraded.
Yes.
But there's no Link.
Nah.
At the very end, they revealed a statue.
Like a construct to mimic Link, which makes sense.
No, it makes sense. The construct, yeah.
I'm excited for the new character because we don't have any of our sages. They're not going to be here because she's like way in the past.
Yep.
So they'll have to find new sages to be the first sages to start the trend of being the sages, and I think that is fun and exciting. I like sages.
It should be fun. And then we got Elliot.
Yeah.
The Millennium Tales.
A story that spans 1,000 years. It looked fine.
It looked like Octopath Traveler.
It did. It looked exactly like Octopath. I didn't like that his fairy's name was Faye. I was like, that's boring.
It is, yeah. And then, after that, we got Octopath Traveler 0.
Yes.
Which looked like Elliot.
Yes, which looks like... I'll be honest, I feel like Elliot looked more interesting than Octopath Traveler 0.
Yeah, I guess. This 2D action RPG,
it's
HD...
It's a charming art style, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a Square Enix thing. This is all them. They're like, no, we're not going to get rid of pixels.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And it's like, okay, fine.
I mean, I would rather them try to emulate the N64 PlayStation kind of graphics with chonky, blonky textures and weirdness.
Yeah.
But I understand, this is another fine, quote-unquote, throwback style to go with.
It is, yeah. And then Katamari.
Yeah, Katamari Damacy! Yay!
Once Upon a Katamari.
Here's the problem. All Katamari games are exactly the same. So.
Not this one. You go through history.
Yeah. You find your cousins. You do your thing.
Yep.
They were talking about bringing classic songs back, and I didn't say it out loud, but I thought to myself, if they don't bring back Que Sera Sera, why do I care?
Yeah.
The best Katamari song, Que Sera Sera. I would listen to it recreationally.
So from here, we got just nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay. Dance Dance 2026 edition for the Switch 2.
Which I haven't played Dance Dance since like 2013 or something.
That's still too recent for
If
me.
not before then, probably. I don't like that they have faces. Like, they have, like, eyes and faces now.
Yeah, the goth girl that they kept showing off.
Yeah.
And she's doing her dance. I was like, I don't like looking at you.
Yeah, I don't like the
I
face.
could look at Matt Smith, but not you.
Like, it's impressive. I know it's, like, real people doing the choreography.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool.
It's just weird how they turn them all white.
Yeah. It's like, it's just
I know, you insert dumb racist joke here. We're not going to do that. We're just going to move past it. It's just turning everyone into a white silhouette of themselves.
Yeah.
But yet keeping the color of their outfits.
Mm-hmm.
And then the background is like Technicolor vomit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sparkling Zero, Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. This was my favorite showcase here because I swear to God, it's clipping.
It is. It's
cutting out. There's little like moments of blackness
Uh-huh.
because the Switch 2 cannot handle this game.
And this game also came out a while ago.
It came out a year ago
So
on Superior.
this is which is exactly what I expected most of this to be.
Yeah.
Games that already exist on other consoles that look worse on Nintendo, but now you can play it on Nintendo.
But don't worry, we dug deep and we pulled up Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah.
Not one, not two, not the spin-offs.
Nope.
The original.
Which, yes.
I was like, really?
Wasn't that like originally like free to play online?
Yeah.
I never played Plants vs Zombies. I'm not that interested.
Oh, okay. So you're better than us.
I'm not into tower defense games. I'm bad at them.
It's not a tower. It's a flower defense game.
No. That's true, isn't it?
I win. EA Sports FC 26. It's a sports game and it looks like crap regardless.
No one likes sports games.
So then Madden showed up and it looked even worse.
Yeah.
And then there was Cozy Campfire.
This one pisses me off.
Oh, dude, it was, if you've played Pokemon Violet or Scarlet,
Yeah.
and you did the mini game of making a sandwich,
Yeah.
and then you just dropped a tomato off the side of the plate, And the game's just like, well, you put tomato there, so the sandwich is complete. That's what was happening. You're using VR to build your own campfire.
It's so... And then they just showed off... I forgot
And
that...
they were dropping logs the same way, by the way.
I forgot that the Switch 2 has, like, that camera thing. Because it showed all the, like, guys sitting around the fire hanging out. Because, like, obviously it's multiplayer. And it's all, like, old men. Like, 40-year-old men.
Yeah, I was like, this has got to be the developers.
And I'm like, who wants... listen... I'm all for, like, cozy games and simulation games. Just make a real campfire. I guarantee you'll have more fun.
Yep.
I can't imagine. At least it's only $15.
True. Next up was Star Wars Outlaws.
Yep.
This is Ubisoft's trash that they just can't push onto anybody else, so they just gave it to Nintendo fans.
Yep.
Good luck with that. Chronos, which is...
Chronos. Which one was that one?
This is the survival horror third person.
Oh yeah, this one looks kind of neat.
Yeah, this one I was like, ooh, that's kind of my thing, man. So what's going on? This is Blooper.
Yes.
This is the same team that built Silent Hill 2, and they're working on Silent Hill 1. Mm-hmm. This is their new project that I guess they were building to help figure out how to do Silent Hill.
I'm disappointed that it looks a lot like Dead Space.
It looks like Dead Space and Metro put together.
Yes. But the premise is really interesting. Like, you jump, like, past a tragedy and during the event of the tragedy, and you're trying to figure things out and do puzzles and stuff.
Well, he was going into the past, like, the distant past, and he was, like, harvesting the humans there.
Yeah.
To help him better understand the future.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fun. I'm not going to play it on the Switch 2. I got a PS5.
Exactly.
And I would love to see what else Blooper could do, because notoriously, before Blooper did Silent Hill 2,
yeah,
all their games are considered trash.
Yep.
And there was a big scare in the community that because Blooper was doing Silent Hill, there was a great potential they would mess it up.
Yep.
They did not.
Hooray.
So let's see Chronos and see them walk on their own. Mm-hmm. And then finally we had Yakuza.
Yep.
And there's so many Yakuzas that they're all the same to me.
I don't know them. I don't play them.
Yep.
I see them. I know the characters, not by name, but I recognize them.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're just weird wackadoo fighting games.
Yeah, with like a million side quests. And that's the part people actually... if I ever see gameplay, it's never the like fighting part. It's the playing darts and doing karaoke part.
Nice. Okay, last week we did not have a question.
Nope.
And that is my fault because I couldn't think of a good question. And I was like, do I just do questions? What if I just give you dumb questions? Or what if I sit down and think about questions? You know?
Yeah.
I haven't figured out one yet.
You're questioning the questions.
I'm questioning the question, which is not helping me inform the question. That's what I'm telling you. If there's a question this week...
Yeah. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
It could be something goofy like milk first, cereal second, or cereal first, milk second. The milk first people are crazy.
Who the hell is putting milk first in a bowl?
Someone, I don't remember who, but there was someone in Taskmaster who did that. And I was like, what's wrong with you?
How would... Okay, I
all
pour
the
the cereal...
would float on top, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would... Even if you want to have a good scale of how much cereal you have in that bowl, because the milk's already present.
You might... Pour too much milk.
Not all the milk is going to touch the cereal. Because it's stacking up and it's floating. Well, it makes more sense to drown it.
Exactly.
You want it soggy, right? We all have to admit, we like soggy cereal.
Not at all. I don't like soggy Frosted Flakes. No. Soggy Pops, I would rather vomit.
You can't stand Pops regardless.
No, they get too soggy too fast. I don't like them.
Don't.
I don't like them too soggy.
I think of like shredded wheat, a frosted shredded wheat.
No, that one needs to be soggy.
Yeah. You gotta let that stew and steep for a while.
M&Ms. I was thinking marshmallows. The Lucky Charms. Great if you get it real soggy.
Yeah, especially those marshmallows aren't marshmallows. And
Little
I don't know if you
balls of
noticed,
crack cocaine.
but they're so the texture when they're dry and they scrape on your teeth.
Oh, and then they get stuck in your teeth,
Nah,
and you're
nah,
like,
nah.
you're supposed to be a marshmallow.
Yeah, and you just became my enemy. Okay, it is Box Office Trolls.
Box office trolls. Woo.
Guess what?
What?
It's Fantastic Four First Steps.
Wow, still?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. But remember, it's an IP that's brand new because no one knows who these characters
That's
are.
why everyone's going. They don't know who these characters are. Number 2, Bad Guys 2.
Good for you guys. I thought the first film was fine.
Yeah.
I am indifferent about this one. I'm sure it'll be fine as well.
Who played the fox?
Oh.
Wolf? Yeah, he's a big bad wolf.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, it's not Bradley Cooper, but it's one of those guys. I can't remember his name.
A part of me really wants to say Jason Bateman. But I'm like, no, he's the fox from Zootopia.
No, yes.
Yes?
Yes, it is. Wasn't he in, I'm not gonna know.
Okay. Number 3, The Naked Gun.
Nice. Yeah.
Number 4, Superman.
Hell yeah.
Number 5, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay.
Number 6, Together.
Yeah.
Number 7, F1.
Wow, still?
F1 apparently is the highest grossing Brad Pitt film.
How? He does so many things.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
He doesn't.
Isn't he the invisible guy from Deadpool 2?
Yeah. It was even rare to get him to show up in Bullet Train.
I guess he used to do things. That was what it was.
When?
Back in the, 80s or 90s or whatever.
You can name off all 3 Oceans movies? Seriously. Moneyball?
I feel like Brad Pitt was pretty big for a while. He was a name. I don't know.
I don't think he does nearly as much as people think.
Maybe.
He is a pretty guy.
Maybe he's just talked about a lot. Because he's
think
kind
that
of
is.
pretty.
Yeah. Anyways, I was going to make more fun of him. There's no need to. I Know What You Did Last Summer at number 8.
Okay.
Number 9, Smuffs.
Smurfs.
And number 10, How to Train Your Dragon.
Wow, you're still in the box office?
Yep.
I would have expected them to hit streaming by now.
Yep.
Well, good for you. Well done.
So we didn't get to watch too much this week. We've been busy.
Yeah.
The heat's getting to us.
Yep. Wednesday comes out today, but we haven't gotten to it yet.
Well, once we're done recording this, we're going to go sit down and watch Wednesday. But we had to go back and, like Wednesday, I don't know if you guys noticed, it's halfway done.
Yeah.
And you have to wait a few more weeks before you get the other half.
Yep.
Well, they did the same thing to the show they dropped last month called Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandman was done in the sense of, 5 episodes first, 6 episodes 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And then this last week, we got the final episode.
Which is more of a spin-off than a finale,
Yes.
which I was fine with, but I wonder how many people aren't even going to watch it because they don't even know a new episode just randomly dropped.
Yeah.
Especially because that was the finale last time.
Yeah, it really is the finale. I was more concerned because of this new episode and I didn't know what it was. I was like, why did you show me the end in the beginning? Mm-hmm. Right there at it all concludes with the end in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then you get this episode. And it is a spin-off. They wanted the spin-off with Dream's sister, Death.
Yes.
And it's all about her. It's Death's day off.
It's a great little episode.
It's fun.
I would super love her getting her own spin-off series because I think I think she's a fun character. I like the actress playing her. Mm-hmm. I like the misadventures of her talking to random people, and you're sitting there going like, how do they die? When do they die? Which person's actually gonna die?
Yep.
It's like a weird little mini mystery every time.
It was fun. Mm-hmm. And it's still the same higher production value.
Yes. 10 out of 10. I loved it.
Yeah, as for Sandman the series, now that we've seen all of it, it's a good 2-season series.
Yeah.
But I really wish there was a 3rd season in between.
Yeah, the second season felt bloated. Like, you could tell they realized halfway through they were getting canceled, and so they had to rush plot points.
Yes.
But it was good. I enjoyed it. I would put season 2... I would compare it to season 1. I would say they're on par with each other.
One of the biggest problems I do have with season 2 is the fact that the main character, Dream, is missing from 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Which was really weird.
I mean, it's a big world, and you could tell that they wanted to explore the other characters.
Yes.
Especially his siblings.
Uh-huh.
And I'm glad that we got, what is it? Destruction, Delirium, and Destiny were 3 wholly new characters got introduced, and I felt like we got enough time with all of them to really get a sense of who they are.
Yeah.
And fleshed out the others as well.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. It was good. I appreciate it for what it was.
Yeah. That's about as far as I can get with it. Mm-hmm. I will probably never see this again. It's just like the rest of the world. It will just be forgotten.
It was neat while it lasted.
It was. I really enjoyed that first season.
Yes.
So, there was no film review on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because I'm working on it. It's not a laborious task. It was Champ. Champ was the laborious task. Champ was something that was bothering me for months.
It's a good video.
It is. It's short. It's sweet. I get to the point.
Well done. Well executed.
Yep.
Explain your stuff.
Yep. I could have gone further, but I was like, oh, we're gonna run into some weird things later on.
Yeah.
And what I'm planning, and then I'm gonna start branching out those bigger ideas for you.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the mythos of this horned serpent and what it drags itself into, because eventually it'll become something different.
Yeah. Which will be fun.
It will be. And there are a slew of lake monsters across North America.
Yes.
The movie is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
We have rewatched it. This is my second time rewatching it. And where I stand with this film is I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not even like trying to be mean about what it's not good. Like, it's just not good. The bad guy and his motives don't make sense.
They're so lazy too. Like and he sells dinosaurs. It's like, oh, that's it?
Well, he sells dinosaurs and he's trying to create one to sell it.
Yeah, which
right?
makes no sense.
But that thing got shoehorned into the end, and you're like, but that was supposed to be your big, like, finishing piece.
Mm-hmm.
The human cloning.
Okay, so huge chunks of this movie, I feel like more often than not, I was sitting there watching a story about a little British girl moseying around her dad's mansion and like picking and poking around and slowly figuring things out. She felt very non-active, and even though we spent a ton of time on her, just as much time on her as we did with our main characters doing the action stuff, I feel like she was still barely a character because she wasn't talking to people. She wasn't like engaging with others.
She has no one to interact with other than the bad guy and Grandpa, who is actually Dad.
And they're barely there with her.
Yeah.
And like we learned that she's a clone, and that goes nowhere. Like,
it's crazy that the movie, when you watch it, you get to the halfway point, and the island is destroyed and consumed by the volcano.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the shitty scene where you have to watch a dinosaur die.
I know. Boo. Boo.
It's very upsetting. You're like, okay, that was the movie. And they're like, there's a whole other side of this. And you're like, what do you mean? It was about the dinosaurs. And they're like, nah, it's about the humans. And you're like, what?
Yeah, the second half, there's barely any dinos. And it's so boring.
There are dinos. There are dino in action. But it's not what we want.
No.
It's not being stuck in the... Like, what's the fun of Jurassic Park besides the fact it's a park and it has dinosaurs in it? You're stuck on an island in a jungle.
Yeah.
So now you have to deal with the elements.
Yeah. It's man versus nature.
That's what... Yes.
It's go-to.
That's that nature overrode the park.
Mm-hmm.
And now it wants to control the island.
And it's like... this movie, similar to how the first one of Jurassic World had very big parallels to Jurassic Park. The first one. This one has parallels to Jurassic Park 2. Where, like, you know...
Well, we got a plane.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But, like, we're in the city now. Like, it ends with the dinos in the city.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 2 handled that way better. Like, the chaos of what would a dinosaur loosen what was it, Manhattan, San Francisco, one of them. What would a giant dinosaur like?
San Diego.
I don't.
It means a whale's vagina.
It's been a while.
Okay.
But no, like what like destruction a dinosaur causes. And this one, the happy ending is letting the dinosaurs get free range and have destruction. We don't know what they're getting up to.
Yeah.
Like how many of those packies just started destroying cars just because they didn't see them?
Hey, that would be cool though.
It would be, but they don't explore that. They don't explore the interesting part of the dinosaurs in the setting.
Yeah. So these are things I'm going to talk about in the film review, but as of right now, it doesn't make sense to me because the villain's plot is so whole heavy, right? That like, it's when I look at a good story, right? Like we'll take it right back to the classic Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Look at Sauron. How scary is he?
Yeah.
How, even though he barely shows up, everyone talks about him. And when they talk about him, he is the scariest thing there.
He's this presence that haunts them.
Yes.
Even just like on a theoretical level.
Yeah. And for something that doesn't physically exist, can still interact with the world and even send legions towards you, that's terrifying.
The conflict or the villain or antagonist of a story is really critical
To how well built your story will be.
And this movie is an example of how if you half-ass that part, the rest of the movie feels half-assed around it.
If we take it to Star Wars Episode 4, I have many negative things about that. But the one positive thing I would say is that Luke is just a kid and we can relate to Luke, right? Luke is going against the evil bad guy, Darth Vader. At this moment, he's just Darth Vader, right? But Vader is clearly the bad guy, and Luke is the kid that we can place ourselves in the cockpit with, right? It's that simple.
Yeah.
But when you have so many plot holes and it just doesn't make sense, why are you selling dinos? Why are you cloning humans? Why are you trying to make
like obviously
that
it would
monster?
come back to you.
Yeah.
Obviously it would come back to you.
Also, the guy lived in his boss's house.
Yeah, that was weird.
There's so much wrong.
Also, like, these bring these two interns into the hero squad, and immediately they abandon the interns. Like, they vanished for most of that movie. And I'm like, what was even the point? And no one even died. It wasn't even thrilling. I wasn't even, like, worried.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe one of those interns gets eaten, and that's why I don't remember them. No, the one girl intern gets, like, kidnapped, and she's just kidnapped and away for the entire movie. And the other boy intern, after they get off the island, goes, like gets undercover and then just vanishes as the other two run off and do other adventures without him, and he gets swept up in it all.
I believe they show up in the third one.
We saw them both like leave with Owen and Claire, not at the car, but they were there when the girl decided to let the dinos free.
Yep.
But like, what was the point?
I don't know. So that review is coming up to you Saturday.
Nice.
And then the next cryptid video will be the Thunderbird.
Yeah, Zapdos.
Remember, it's specifically North American. We will talk about others if I come across them. But Thunderbirds are basically... Here, the whitewashed Native American imagery of Thunderbirds is pterodactyl.
Yes.
That's where I just want to start with that there.
What a hook.
Yes. What do you got going on?
I'm trying to get Ruby Reversed Fates going, but all these other things keep like getting announced and popping up. Like I reviewed Hell of a Boss. They had a new short. It was awful. There's going to be a new announcement from the team that does Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss on the 9th.
Nice.
It might be a new show, which is what I have a video coming out tomorrow, which is me rambling about what I do and don't want if that happens. And I also had a video talking about Ruby power scaling. So I had a lot this week. I'm trying to get to Reverse Fates next week, but with all these things coming out, I might be a bit behind, but I am working on them. They are my priority.
Dude, there's so many shows to watch.
I know.
And I'm like, okay, so Wednesday just came out today.
And then when Wednesday's done, I'm going to want to talk about Wednesday. I know that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be working. I'm going to be like, okay, I'll talk about Wednesday on coffee break. Mm-hmm. Right? And I'll leave you to do all that other stuff. But then Alien Earth shows up.
Oh my god.
And Alien Earth is getting great reviews. And I'm like, is it that good? Is it that good? All I read is that there's one plot point that gets a little silly.
We need a little silly.
Other than that, everything else is good. And I was like, oh, it's got to be like a human interbreeding with a xenomorph.
Yeah, probably.
It's got to be something messed up like that.
Maybe. Or like a
Maybe,
dog.
or a baby.
Or like like, no, we got to keep the cat with us. You know, like Jonesy.
Yeah. Yeah. But the reviews are pretty good. Yeah.
Nice.
I think that was coffee break. Guys, stay warm, stay hydrated.
Yes.
Sleep.
Yes. Sleep.
Sleep.
Don't put milk first before your cereal.
Oh my god, why would you do that?
Be cool. Be chill. Be safe. Be hydrated.
Bye.
Bye.